Hi guys, welcome back to Bwoyatingz podcast. The break is over. The break is finally over. I must say, Happy New Year. This is the first time you guys are officially hearing from me. Happy New Year, and I hope that 2021 will bring great things to you guys. I must say, for the persons who've been listening to my radio show on Newstalk at 93 FM every Tuesday night, 8 to 11 p.m., we've had multiple conversations since the year has started. But, for those who have not, welcome. This is Bwoyatingz podcast, where we talk about taboo topics and everything in between. We're here at Catilla Perfect 10 Med Spa, and they're located at shop number 19 in the Ligani Post Mall. So that's right across from Sovereign. And I don't know if there's a place I've been telling you with the bag of buzzes, and them offer a wide variety, a wide range of things. But they do have a Valentine's Day special. So for the people them, unlike myself, that have a partner, have somebody or a take somebody partner or whatever the case is, they have Valentine's Day specials and packages. So for cheap, by the way, dirt cheap. So actually you can get a foot detox or a foot massage plus a facial for 10 grand. You can also get a foot detox, a foot massage or a foot massage plus a butt or breast enhancement for $10,000. Yeah. No. And also a vaginal steaming plus a facial or vajacial or however them call it. No man, it's not a vaginal man. Like the facial for the so. You understand? Yeah. So we have those packages for $10,000 each. That is their Valentine's Day special, people. So clearly it goes up to February 14th. Mm-hmm. So, if it is that you would love to bring your partner or even just treat a family member or a friend or whomever, the Tony can come and just have a vibe and things like that. Affordable. Yes, man. And the place nice and clean, as I've been telling you. Mm-hmm. So we're here, and this is the first episode for season number 3. I feel like I started this journey yesterday, and so 3 seasons in. I must say thank you guys. We're 11,000 subscribers in. So for Things Nation, big up on yourself, everybody that has supported. And, I hope that you'll continue to support as I continue to try to give you guys great content. Remember, my radio show is every Tuesday night, and also follow me on the socials. Kareem Bwoyatingz on Instagram, Bwoyatingz on Twitter. Please subscribe, like, share, send the things into a friend them. Watch a look at ads them. You understand the strips? Yep. So for this topic, this is a very interesting one. I decided that I wanted to bring this one on the podcast. Mm-hmm. We've spoken about it on the radio show, but I felt like we didn't go in depth, and I decided that this is a good season opener. Yeah. Right? So welcome. You can introduce to the people who you are, so they can know.
Hi, Kareem's podcast. I'm Shana K, aka Sunflower, and Kareem gave me Sunbeam. I love Sunbeam, so I'm working with Sunbeam, and I'm here to share my story again.
Tell us where we can follow you.
I'm on Twitter at K_Forward, and Instagram. I don't do much.
Okay. Yeah. And what is it? So we're going to discuss something that I wasn't too versed or privy about this particular thing. Mm-hmm. Because I always ask social media, what should I talk about? And people been saying a throuple. Right. I never know what it was. I mean, I knew of the detail of what it meant, but I didn't know that there was a term and all them.
There are more than one term.
Right. Yeah. So basically, before I came here, so we discussed this on the radio show, by the way, for those who don't know, or for those who didn't listen. So this was a topic that we've discussed, and I realized that the general masses were very much intrigued. It's a very intriguing
I think
thing.
It's a topic that people want to talk about or indulge in, but they're, shying away from it. I honestly think so.
Right. So based on the definition that I saw, so a throuple can include any combination of people of any gender or sexual identity. It is basically for 3 persons, correct? It's not an open relationship, because an open relationship would consist of 2 persons who invite other persons sexually. But a throuple is more than just sex. It's also an emotional connection. It's a relationship. So it's not an open relationship. It's not a threesome. It's a 3-way relationship then, for layman terms. So for your definition or what you think it is, can you just enlighten my viewers who who don't really know what going on here.
I don't really use the word throuple. I like the word what's the word that I usually use? Polygamy, right? Or a triad relationship. Triad is a relationship that I used to use. It's where you can have a couple adding another person or other persons to their relationship, and you can add as much as you want. With polygamy, you can add as much as you want.
Right.
What I was in a triad relationship where it was just two of us, 2 women and a man.
Oh, wow.
Right. And we were in a full-blown relationship for a year.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So let us now backtrack this a little bit. You were in a relationship with a man, right?
Yeah.
How did the decision and how long were you guys together before you say, hey, I want to include or add somebody else to the relationship?
We were together for between 4 and 5 years. I really can't remember. So me and the guy were together for 4 or 5 years. And then I decided that, we used to do the threesomes and having fun, orgy and all of that. And then I decided that I wanted to settle down with another woman in it because I'm into women like that. So I spoke to him about it. He was all for it as well. But I think I was the one who pushed it. Right. So we started searching for a unicorn. We call them unicorn. So we started searching.
So when it's a search, it's like it's a talent search. What kind of search? No, because searching seems like a talent and a scout for.
Because we have met ladies who are into the threesomes, but they don't want to settle.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, let's try out this one. Bring the idea to her, see if she's okay with it. So it's like a search thing, but not like that.
So what was you guys were together for what, about 3 years before you decided that you wanted to add somebody seriously?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So then you say, all right, then you guys have been having threesomes, you've had orgies, festive and these things. Vibe. Yeah, man, I love that for you. And so then you say, yo, Bam, you're going to include somebody to be a part of the union.
Yeah.
Because the relationship is a union. So to be a part of the union, so about 3 years deep, you guys were together. And you decide to, yo, Bam, you're going to start search.
We're going to do this.
What point did you realize that this person was the person that, yes, the girl, or the girl, I'm going to feel like, say, yo, she can definitely be in a relationship with us?
I had an emotional connection with her. And
so you didn't know her before?
Yes, we went to college together.
So you guys had sex before?
No. So how it go is that I knew her, saw her in college day by day, walk around and whatever. We used to talk, but not much. And then he went away.
Because I don't know when the conversation start getting nice, I have to get comfortable.
He went away. He went away for summer to work, and she was there in the same space. And
so he knew her?
Yeah, he knew her too, because we were all in college.
Oh, so you and him went to the same college and she was also there. So we know each other by passing.
Yeah.
But how did you know that she was into stuff like that? How do you approach somebody?
He brought it to her. He was
Same just walk out to her and just be like, hey, my girlfriend wants
Kareem, gee.
No, I don't remember saying that.
Well, he said, I wasn't there. I was here in Jamaica. He said she was flirting with him and it sort of kick off in a way that she wanted to have sex. But him stop her and say, hey, remember I have a girlfriend?
Right.
What you think about that? She never had an issue, right? And when he spoke to me, I was like, okay, you can have your fun over there because he's there for a while. So I was like, you can have your fun over there, be safe, whatever. But bring it to her and see if she would have liked it. She liked it. She liked the idea.
Okay. Was this your first poly relationship?
No,
yes. No. Oh, see,
I tried with other women.
Oh, see, out here in these streets.
Yeah.
All right. So this wasn't your first poly relationship, none at all. So you kind of have an idea of how it works and the pros and the cons of it.
Yeah, them just never last long.
It never really last.
Yeah, this was the longest.
So this was not your first poly relationship. You've tried before, it didn't work. Was this his first poly relationship?
I don't think so either.
All right. So Okay, noted. So then you brought it to him.
Mm-hmm.
He said yes. He thinks that a girl that would make sense. He then approached her.
And then she agreed, Kareem. Not a lot of women agreed.
All right, so then she agreed to it.
Yeah.
In foreign. She agreed to it.
Mm-hmm.
So when they both came back to Jamaica, were you guys in dialect while they were both away?
Yeah.
Yes,
we created WhatsApp group.
Poly group, like let's say, yeah. Just got to come to
you know what the name? Guys. You, Me, Her. You watch that show up on Netflix?
No.
Yep. Yeah. Martin said, yep. Martin does You, Me, Her. That's what we named the
That's
group.
a show or that's a series?
It's a series.
I'm gonna watch it. Just
it has 3 seasons, Martin? I think it's 3 seasons, yeah.
Just remind me of it, please. So
sure, I will.
For research purposes.
It's nice.
So then you guys created a WhatsApp group. Conversation started to flow. Mm-hmm. And they both came back to Jamaica. What was the first sexual experience like with both of them? Because more than likely, if you're not talking, you're not talk about sex and you're not talk about the things them want to do, and not talk about all of that.
It is nice, but she is shy. And she's a little long distance to her.
Oh,
so me did start a tap out. Yeah, me did tap out, but she could have. She can go on. And it was fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me just pause right there. So when you're having these type of relationships, right? Mm-hmm. Or just threesomes in general, do you by chance get jealous of your partner pleasing somebody else?
No, I love them something there.
That turns you on.
Me will sit down and watch him do thing. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, me will sit down and watch him do thing. Me that said do that, touch right and stuff. Right. Like, yeah, me like coach him and them something.
All right then. So back to the first time it happened, she was kind of nervous, but she got into the groove.
Yeah.
When then after the first time you guys had sex, did you decided that all right, this is going to be a full-blown relationship?
I think we decided that before we even had sex. Yeah.
Okay.
I was really just happy that she agreed to it because we couldn't find nobody who would agree to it.
So all right. Really so then when I said TheBam and y'all agreed to it and you're happy and him happy, more than likely because that man, you have the best of both worlds now. Then how was the transition now from just it being you WhatsApping somebody about this idea to it matriculating into a relationship?
It sort of rough because she was still living in her parents' house. Mm-hmm. So when I'd want to see her, she might not be able to come. Her mother was still alive at that point. So she had to stay home with her mother because her mother was sick. The transition though, it sort of comes smooth after a while. She'd get frequent visits to our house.
So you and him live together?
Yeah, we live together. She would come to our house or we go pick her up or whatever. And she would spend the night and such. And then we sort of introduce herself to her family. So everybody get used to and everybody know which part she did.
So they knew what was happening?
No. Mark here, when this pandemic started, we did sort of move into her house up on the hills. And her father thought that...
Wait, so we're moving our family house?
Yeah, in our family house. And our father did things they were together and they might take care of me.
Oh, so you was a refugee?
Yeah.
You had a country cousin, as me that call it.
So that is when she tell him, because she never tell him, say it was a child relationship. Clearly not. The man is 60 odd years old and people don't understand them something.
So she put on a front that...
Yeah, we all did.
Okay, so the
one if our brother didn't know, say, I did try it together. Just him never know.
Yeah. Oh, so the brother knew, but the father didn't know.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened now when... So how long you lived by her father's place?
About 3 months. Yeah, about 3 months. When the pandemic just started in March. Mm-hmm. Until like... May? June? No, June was the breakup. So it was about May. Yeah. And it was after that. After we left, she told her father, say, we did actually together.
So what the father said?
And him vexed. Him said, we can't come back up and yard. You know what? No, no, because we take him that and turn her out.
Wow. Alrighty. So then you guys left from her parents' house.
Yeah, we went back to where we were living.
And she moved in with you?
Yeah.
So what did you tell her father at that moment? Like, where was she moving?
Oh, no, she never moved in right away. So when we moved back down to that space where we were renting, the landlord decided to say, him not like Wagwan. Him want next 60-year-old.
So him kind of realized.
Pick up Wagwan. So he's like, no, him not take that in him space and we need to leave. When him told me and my boyfriend that, but we never tell her. What we decided is that to make her comfortable, we're gonna move out, rent somewhere.
So she just tell her father, say, yo, daddy, I'm gonna move out with my boyfriend. Because more than likely the father...
No, she just slowly, gradually come out, move our things there.
And how long were you guys in a throuple or a poly relationship?
About a year.
About a year, all right. How long you guys lived together?
From about 6 months.
About 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay then. So then you guys are all living together, right? What the decision for you, even just as a traditional relationship, for you to share a space together, that's a big step.
It was a big deal.
So then for you now to invite somebody into your home permanently is now a greater ideal.
Yeah.
How did you even... What was the decision-making process like? Like, you say, oh, babe, a time for she moving, would we?
No, she made that decision. She said she had to move in, and we just run with it, because I don't mind.
Okay, so now live together?
Yeah.
Was it a 1-bedroom or was it a 2-bedroom?
2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms. You guys slept in the same bed or separate?
Yeah, it was a queen size, and all I was sleep on it. And we're ticking us, so sometimes we'd have to compromise. There were nights where, in the summertime, when it's hot, compromise and somebody go sleep on the couch. And then 2 people sleep in the bed. But it's usually all 3 of us one time.
I am thinking, and my mind is running wild right now with questions or things. So when I sleep in the bed, he sleeps in the middle between both of you guys?
Most times.
Most times?
Yeah.
All right. When it comes on to bills being paid, who pays the bills?
It would be split
between equally. 3, so all of you guys were working. Yes.
For a period of time. It was like the latter part because COVID came in and they lost.
So who never worked? She?
Both of them. They were working at the same place actually.
So you that pay the bill them?
Me that pay the bill for a while. Wait, no, me did that yam,
yam right through.
Real yam,
yeah, chillani yam.
Let's say, pay rent, light, water, everything. But anyway.
So you pay rent, light, water for boy and girl come sleep with your queen size bed.
But it was for just a while.
Okay, so then...
Me never make it affect me. That's the thing.
So when it comes down to decision making within the household, because you know more well... No matter how a man feel like say he's the one in charge, the woman really runs the house.
Yeah, that's true.
So who, because now you have 2 women, who run the house? Who is the one now who is like...
They usually...
Who do the chores them? Who do the things that who cook?
Me who like wash? A clean spot and me sort of peculiar, so me that do the cleaning. But if I can get help, me tell you how to do it. And yeah, she never really liked that one. Me tell you how to do it.
So who cook the dinner them? You?
No.
Oh, because you work?
Me that work.
And you go to school?
I go to school after.
So then them the woman just a fuck down the place?
Yeah, Kareem.
Mommy, I'm sorry.
Then that's how she catch your belly?
What are you to say? Martin face is shot like Martin never did hear the story already for the radio show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Martin's like, I forgot. All right. So then you guys are living, and when you guys have arguments, how would the argument them go? Like, what would the arguments be? Because just to live with your partner alone, but to now living with 2 persons, I can imagine.
I usually go home to arguments, and I would
with the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Like so what would they be arguing about?
Her biggest complaint is that him spend too much time on him phone. Even I had the same problem. Him spend a whole heap of time on him phone. But
you never in your mind think to yourself yet, so because I don't know. Call me naive or
yeah.
I'm lost for words, really and truly. But so this person comes into the relationship. Just like if you have kids and you adopt kids, your biological kids, I would believe that they would get first preference. I don't know, becoming a picky, so I don't know. So she come into the relationship last. So
but I never wanted to do that, Kareem. Okay. I never wanted her to feel like,
same as you feel like, say, you and I go through.
Yeah, I wanted her to feel comfortable enough in her own skin that she can't afraid to say something because.
So when them have arguments, like you know, feeling yourself, a bitch, like you just combo, like what
in the latter part,
we are worried about, say. man at the phone, this is not to do with you and me supposed to worry about that.
So when we usually go into the arguments, we usually sit her down and say, listen, this is how he is. So you just have to work around it or work with it.
Because here's what I'm thinking, right? The typical Jamaican person or the typical traditional person would think that they would limit it to just sex.
Oh no.
That she's just a sex partner. Not knowing that
it's a
understanding that it is a relationship. So you sometimes not even get involved with their arguments.
Exactly. Some of the arguments I usually said, I need to sort it out. Like, I can't handle this right now. So, I sort it out. Or me will help. There are times when I help.
But at times, you never feel like you just wanted the space for us, you and your man alone without having an additional person being there?
Yeah, yes? I did. It came down to that point when it started to break apart, and I said, boy, I really wish we never do this. I wish me did just have him for myself so we could have worked it out. But no, me have to go work it out with a third person. We have our own opinion and yada yada yada. Me never like
because what I'm trying to get at, right, and what I'm trying to let people understand, like as I just said, persons who are watching or listening would believe that, this person is a third person. So them don't really have a lot of grounds or they don't really have a lot of say. But she has the same leverage. So it's a level playing field with all three persons because it is a relationship.
Yep.
So it's not the sex. So when they go on dates, all three go on a date them together and people never realize what going on.
That's so fun because everybody kept asking, who is she? And they would say, oh, it's my girlfriend. We added her to the relationship. And they would be like, really? Yes.
So when people sit on out like the PDA and the touching and the hugging and the stuff would happen with all three.
Them just work with it. Because people know me and him long time. So now that they're seeing a third person, they're like, Wagwan. There are a couple of friends who message me and say, Wagwan, who is this person? Because I never put it out there. I just wanted it to gradually, come out to the public.
So any one of your family members or friends, did they know that this
only
person?
The younger generation.
The younger generation.
Yeah, I don't. You know the old people.
So when you told, who was the first person you told, and what was the reaction like when it said, "Hey, this is a three-way relationship. This is not just a threesome, people. This is no." Something that is, you understand?
When I told people, the first person I told was my best friend, and she was like, Shanna, me didn't say, I said it stay, but me know say you that I had something. So certain people knew me. Others were shocked. I said it stay, me never know say you into girls, and yeah.
But did you feel as if that people would have judged you, like the public?
Yes. That was my
worried
fear.
about that?
That was my biggest fear.
So when you go out, like, did you feel timid in any way to show her affection as well and to show him affection? Like if you go to a restaurant and you guys are sitting there, like, did you feel as if that you can't really be too obstinate toward him because people be like, yeah, man.
I'd show him and I'd play around with her, right? Because I still did try to the whole situation. So I'd show him the PDA and play around with her. Of course, that did lead to issues. Because she never liked that. Yeah. She did start get jealous.
She started to get jealous.
Yeah. Like when I come in from work. So two of them the whole day. Coming from work and he would give me like a random kiss on the forehead or something. Yeah, good, it did upset. Me get random kisses and she did it all day. And they get no.
Yeah, because I think what would be in her mind is that, and this is the reason I was asking those questions, because what would play on her mind, if it is that I was last added, I would kind of feel like I'm just a
one piece. But that's why I gave it a level play field so you can, I tried, so you can feel like you're not just added, you're a part of.
All right.
That's what I tried.
So we've kind of delved into the relationship aspect, the emotional attachment. Were you in love with both of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I fell for her, yeah.
Did you feel as if that they both were in love with, like everybody did in love with everybody?
He said he was, but I never think him did in love with her. Like deep, like how him did in love with me.
With you?
Yeah, I not think so.
All right. Did you feel as if that she was in love with both of you guys?
Yes, I did until the latter part. Mustafi said she was on his side more because I did start getting miserable still. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, as it relates to sex, because I would assume that based on a three-way relationship, especially him being a man and you have two women at your disposal, you know, you would be pleased. Did he step out of the relationship anyway to do anything else outside?
No, he didn't. Not in the relationship. He stepped out before. So before all of this came, I used to get this boy girls. Like me that go out and look him girls, or him look him girl and me, or if him find somebody me know what in it, I just need to approve the next female. So me give that leeway, right? And you still go behind my back and go do your thing. For one girl when refuse.
If you listen to my radio show, you know always say men are dumb.
Dumb.
We are stupid.
It's just one girl that I never did a feel her. So I said, pass that one day, you know? I'm going to be on my back and do
So you used to find him girls. And he could have gone out, step out of the relationship and have sex with these girls without you being present.
No. I have to approve and I have to be there.
So you have to be there.
Yeah.
So what if him fella say, yo, Sunbeam, you know, say, I say I want Catty and I just kind of want to knock it. I'm going to really want you to be there. Like, would you feel some type of way?
Yeah, I would feel some type of way.
And so you were open.
I'm going to think of that one with the cheating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rejected it and him just doing thing.
All right, so back to the three of you guys. So when it comes on to sex, how does sex work now?
Anytime, anywhere.
When I say anywhere, like, just give us a couple examples of what anywhere is. Like, because to have sex in public is very risky, you know. Then to have sex in a three-way situation, that more risky.
We never tried it. Yeah, we never tried it in public. Me and him alone usually do them something there. But the three of us, it was just always at home. But
a question just popped in my mind before I go into sex. Did you guys date by pairs? In terms of you and him going out on a date and leaving her at home, or she and him, or just you and her go out?
Oh, no.
No, so it always have to be the three of you. That means a good relationship that then. Because if you did tell me a while ago, say, yo, yeah, you and him go out and left her at the yard, me just say, yeah, man, the girl feel like she's a stray dog.
The only time them spend time together was when I was at work. Yeah.
So everything involves all three parties. We didn't go beach, you know, go everywhere to throw them. All right, so back to the sex. So then he's living the dream.
I know, right?
And so you are naturally attracted to women.
Yeah.
She is as well. So when you guys have sex, how would that work out?
How do I put it together though?
Put it together as raw as possible.
As raw as possible? Yeah, me that just usually walk up to her and feel her up. And she don't know say I eat that at a time. So
he has penetrated is that word? Yes. He has penetrated sex with both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You ever see some sex picture where one upon two women on their knees, one at top, one at bottom, and then you go up, down.
Can you just do about that visual for me? Hold on.
So you have two women.
Yes.
One on their knee. You know, like back shot position.
Okay, so one upon
and one knee. Over the next woman over the next woman. So you go up, down.
So what is the woman on top doing?
She just a whip off your turn.
So the one who's on their knees, what is that one doing? She's giving him head.
No, man, Kareem. So.
Oh, so Imagera Bakas.
Yeah, I told her I get the Bakas, but one upon the other one. Okay. So it's up, down, up, down.
So when orals are going, like, him eat the two on them, something, and the two on eat each other, and then everybody.
You ever get two tongue by your dick?
We're not going to discuss that.
All right, fine.
You can go ahead and tell my viewers.
Yes, head is. I like feeling both of them on me. That was really.
So the two of them eat sometimes.
Really good.
So clearly, my father have dick for your dick down the two on one time.
Oh yeah, it was a proper size. It was a proper size. And trust me, the head game.
Then eat the two of them. So you guys use condoms?
Yes.
All the time?
No, not all the time.
Not all the time, but you use condoms.
Yeah, we started out with condoms and then we get tested on.
Yeah. So did you guys have sex in pairs with the next person not being present?
Yeah, there are times when me really just not in other vibes. And this is our next reason why I did say me no mind having the next girl. Because there are times when I'm really not into you like that. And I know say you have needs. So me tired tonight, call she.
You want to sleep in the same bed, so which part you there when the two of them are fuck?
Me go in the living room.
And you listen to them and I hear them and have sex?
Me like them something like Kareem. Me like them.
So when you're in the living room and you hear the sex are going, like, you don't feel like, say, yo...
Me feel heated, I'm one join. What me tired?
You say you feel jealous now at all? No?
No. And when them done, them come kiss me up. Oh, that nice. And them said,
I think we got your promo clip right here.
So he had a beard. You see, when you head and they come in the beard, yeah, lick it up. All right.
I need something else to drink. Wow.
No, I like those things, Kareem. I remember one night, I did a class. And I said, listen, I can't do this right now, so I'm going to go in the living room and do the thing and have fun. When them done, them come around, sweat up and nice thing, and them come kiss me and ask me if my all right, class done, yeah, whatever.
You
I
never
like
feel
those
jealous.
things. No, I don't feel jealous because he's satisfied. And I like when people around me are happy.
This can be a promo clip as well. What did just write down this? Look, we don't know which one of them I can use, but what are they?
That's something nice.
Did you have sex with her alone without him?
Yes. I remember one night. Oh, jeez, that night that did nice. So he was at work. She was home and we had a bottle of wine and weed. And trust me. Girl nice enough? You gonna do something? Girl nice. So the sex always nice with us.
So when I tell him, say, when I have sex
without him. In this I get jealous enough.
Then no most, man.
But we I get jealous
I get jealous because I say, I could wait till I reach home.
No. I have our time because I allow you to have your time with her. So I don't know if me have my time.
So when you guys are having, okay, so you guys sleep in the same bed, and you've just said that there are times when you're not in the mood, you might be tired, it just not really in the mood for that. You know, menstrual cycles might differ. So when you guys are in the bed together sleeping, and midnight sex are when you just wake up sex and you feel, it's sex, nice, bad. So when it maybe roll over and tap you and you're not in the mood, and the two of them start to have sex in the same bed. Oh, so you tap she and make she do it. If you tap
me, I'm in a mood. Yeah. Tap she. If she in a wrong space, me tell her, say, come go over.
And you in the bed with the two of them have sex?
Yeah, go over.
And what you do, you just sleep?
Or me watch her, me help her, me rub down something.
Yeah, but what if it is that you're tired, you just want to sleep? Like, don't you just
then I go in the living room and have a seat.
Yeah, just get up and just load them.
Yeah.
Were there any times when he might have been in the mood in the middle of the night and she get up and go? Because it sounds like you have compromised a lot in this situation.
I'm not gonna
She's ever just walked out of the room and be like, hey, maybe just give them the space and make the two and just have sex.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah?
She did it a couple of times.
Wow. I can't believe this.
And I love
Father God, I thank you for my platform.
The idea of just being so free with each other. That's what I loved. It was fun.
So if it was so great, and so you're having 3 incomes, you're having 3 persons to assist around the house, you're having 3 persons to build an empire and our
that
household.
Was the plan. Yeah.
Where did it start going?
It started going haywire when I became so overwhelmed with the pandemic, and I was the only one working, and I had school. And then he did some things in the past. So it came back like a reflection session. I started thinking about all the shit that he did before. I start get upset all over again. Then she started to piss me off with her jealousy because she did start get jealous. And I'm like, I can't understand how me I hold up so much. So I broke. And then she got pregnant.
So what is the problem?
She got pregnant.
Yes,
that was my breaking point.
Okay, but what is the issue though? Because if you're all in a relationship together,
why have one person
get pregnant, why would you have an issue with that?
The plan was when we're going to start our family, it's going to be what you call it? Collective decision.
So you guys are planning on starting a family together.
Yeah,
so when me know as I look at you, but no, me sister, me have 2 mother and 1 father.
We still gonna explain like how people have 2 father and 2 mother. We explain it to you, mommy. You have 2 mommy. You have 1 daddy. You know, you just need to teach these kids. That's it.
So then the unanimous decision would have been that if it is that we're going to start a family, we'd have to, decide.
We have to first.
Yeah, but how would you even decide who can bring the baby? Or anybody just get pregnant?
Well, I wanted to go first, but that never go on.
That's a problem, girl, because you do want first,
yeah,
girl.
Then look how long me did Kareem.
Yeah, but the two will only depend on a level playing field. The relationship start over when the 2 round come into play.
And we never made the decision to start.
So when you breed her, what happened? How that happened? Because here we're going. You work and they more than likely would have more sex because they're both home. So what happens when she got pregnant? How she got pregnant? How you found out? And why was this a deal breaker for you to say, "Oh, this is it"?
How she got pregnant? Clearly, me never did it because there was a time when me did stop have sex with them because I was just going through it. So me did just stop have sex with them.
And they both were just having sex.
And they were still having sex because me still go work.
So the boy are coming at 2 belly right so this is like you score for the next team and you score our own goal. I mean, I love this.
So we had an argument and she went back home. And I said, all right, cool. This gives me time to work out issues with me and him. And these are the issues where we did have before she came in. Then when we start talking back to her, she's like, I miss my period and she don't know why. So I said, all right, maybe it's just that you're backed up. And I'm a girl who does vaginal steaming. So I was like, maybe you need to steam. So she steamed, like I said, she steamed Wednesday night. And I said, all right, give it 2 days. On Thursday night, she came home with pregnancy test. And I said, why did you buy pregnancy test?
Pause. So she moved out because of the issues.
She never moved out. She just go back to her father.
Okay.
To breeze off.
So then she came back.
And then she came back.
All right. So then she come with the pregnancy test. And then she was pregnant.
Yeah. So she took the pregnancy test the Thursday night. And she showed me where, when it started there, but not there.
No, I don't know. I've never.
So one of the stroke them faded.
I don't know.
You never get a pregnancy?
No, man.
Oh, jeez, Kareem. So I was like...
Let's just say for the record, nope.
So that Thursday night, it hit me that this girl might actually be pregnant. But me not say nothing because I say it's not like it came out fully positive. Friday morning, when she take the next one, it come out positive. And good girl, I go run up to me and say like, oh, look at this. The fuck? My shock. I was like, this can't really go on. So I said, how this for go on? What happened? It was an honest mistake.
So the first time when she told you that she might have been pregnant, did you approach him about the situation?
No. I was actually angry. So I just never thought the night day.
So when she did the pregnancy test, you guys were both there or just you and her? Was all for you?
He was there.
He was there. So what was his reaction like in that moment?
Him never talk. So I know say him did. If I no vex, him did just shock just the same. Me feel say I shock him did shock. And I'm like, what is your view of this? Him no know a fair decision. But here, how it gonna on Kareem? The 2 of them want me make a decision if they must keep it or not. And I'm like, I cannot make this decision, and I might come and I know my vagina. So, uno decide. Because it's not like we all collectively decided that, all right, let's start a family. So, I really never cared. I was like, you do you. I don't care what you want to do with it, but I'm not going to make a decision. And they were mad at that. They were so upset that I never had an opinion.
Yeah, but why would you need to have an opinion? Well, I mean, no, I'm not going to agree with you, because I believe that they, in their mind, thought that this is a collective effort, even though you were not there and you did not decide. Because, I mean, things happened and you guys were not using condoms. So, pregnancy could have gone, though.
I'm alone at work, Kareem. What you mean?
Oh, at this time, they weren't working.
No. So, how me for collectively input in a year pregnancy when I forgot pay for everything, no.
So when you told them that, okay, when you started talking yourself, what happened after?
They got mad. They got really mad.
So they were both upset with with you in this moment?
They were so pissed.
Living out also, you pay the rent
and
a bed.
Someone just stop sleeping in bed with them.
Sir and Miss, I have to move out. And I have to move out. And I have to go back to your father's house.
Me
and
move
sir,
out.
You have to go somewhere else because never.
I left. You know why I left?
They left them without bills. They left them can't pay them bills.
That's why them did vex.
So, how long after you found out that she was pregnant that you decided that you were going to move out?
The next day. That's
how fast you find this? People at Kingston can't find a way to live right now. Okay, so you moved back in your family's house.
I went back to my family home. Yeah.
And
so the Friday morning when she showed me the pregnancy test.
So both of you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I'm not going to have this. And hear what? Me going to move out. And brother man gets so upset. He was like, pack your things. Me say, you real?
You tell you to pack your things?
Kareem, that's why I'm vexed. Me and you there for all long and you come tell me to pack my things. I pack my things.
But then he couldn't have been upset because at the end of the day, he should have understood the pressure that you should have been under with, having to pay all the bills in this moment. And no, you guys didn't. Although, I'm not going to say a collective decision because things happened and come and go in at all and them something.
No, Kareem, it can't be that things happen when you're in a situation where you're boxed in, basically. Make conscious decisions.
Okay. So you moved out the next day.
Same coming at you. You're not by the contraceptive? All right. No, that wasn't an option.
So the next day you move out?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I blocked them for my peace of mind.
For how long?
I unblocked them like in December. And the breakup was June. So it was like 6 months. 6 months.
Hold on.
Blocked them.
So she told you that she was pregnant and you guys were trying to come up with a solution to this situation.
Well,
right? Well, they wanted you to come up with one. And you decided that you were just going through too much, a pandemic is going on, a whole panorama, a panini.
A panasonic.
Everything I'm going right now. And you decided you guys should have been more careful. And you decided that, hey, I'm going to leave. So you blocked them right after. I blocked them, but then we did unblock them, right?
6 months. Not before that met about,
So you blocked them in June. And
like
Saturday morning in
July,
so you guys had no communication?
We communicated within that time, like July.
So from June to July, you never talk?
No.
So in your mind, were you not worried what was happening? You never
I was, because I pay them rent. I tell you about the yam done.
So nobody
so
that worried.
June.
Yeah.
Me pay July rent. And me not live there. Me pay July rent. Right? And I was still checking up on him. Me did still give him money. Every now and then him come at my office. And me did, cause my heart still attached Kareem. And I said, Jesus, I can't believe me. I started blaming myself. I said, I can't believe me really do this to myself. Pay the rent and them something there. And that, one Saturday, I think it was Friday night, them said them I go beach. Sat there, and if I want to come, and I was like, all right, no problem. So, I go beach the Saturday, and we put on a piece of foot the Saturday night.
How long after was this?
In a July, man.
Okay.
July. Yeah, the breakup was June.
So she was still pregnant?
Oh, no.
All right, so after you've left...
From the womb to the tomb.
Them.
From the womb to the tomb. Yeah, that's what happened, right?
Right, true.
Yeah.
Then after that, she like, all right.
Me not necessarily if I didn't mean to.
So they aborted the child?
Yeah, they did.
So then did they tell you that they were aborting it?
Yeah.
Yes. And this was after you've unblocked them?
Yeah.
So you guys were still communicating?
Little bit communicating.
But you were not living in the space?
No.
So who would pay the rent in a them look of time?
Me did pay for July. I don't know about the rest of month them.
Alrighty. So then when did you guys break up?
In June.
In June?
Yeah.
But you guys had sex in July?
Yeah, because me telling somebody unblock them farewell and they invite me out.
Okay, so then when did it end? Like no communication, no chatting.
When he told her that I left because we never want to pay the bills. And I'm like, and then he said to me, so he has a business. He did a business for my aunt, and me they asked him to buy something to me on the way to the function. And it came up to like $4,000. I said to him that time in July when we just pay rent, get my pay the rent, somebody broke. And I said to him, say, I don't have the money right now because I just paid the rent for you. So just give me 2 more weeks and I give you back the money. Brother man say, at least you have a paycheck to look forward to.
Wow.
So I say, I'm a paycheck are your problem? Are the fact send me at work? Make me upset? So I say, all right, this is it. And that's when I blocked them.
So you guys didn't sit down and have like a decision as to this is going to be it?
Yes, we did. The Saturday night when them fucked me to my dry. That's it. So they nice in a Kareem, but I gotta lie.
Come on, break up sex is this. No.
And it was on a balcony. Jesus, cool breeze under my dress. Nice. Anyways, so the Sunday morning we tried to have a conversation. They told me that I can go ahead and heal and find my peace and come back to them. But they wanted me to give them a definite decision that me definitely I'll come back to them. And I couldn't. So we did try. And that was, she did upset both of us. Then I couldn't come back say, yeah, me definitely I'll come back to you.
So then this is about July that you guys, you definitely left. What happened? Like we're now in January, so that is about 6-7 months of back and forth. What has happened since then? Are you guys communicating? Are they still together? Them dash with the belly?
Yes, they're still together. Cause me said them go bar and people tell me say like there's a bar that I go to every Saturday. And the Saturday when my phone mash up, remember time my phone mash up? The same Saturday, I left the bar early and they're like, the minute I drove out, they drove in. And I see them from the breakup in the Kareem.
You see them from July?
No. I'm actually glad to I left because I'm not ready to see them together yet.
So then communication ended.
Yeah.
Are you guys not following each other on social media? Anything?
Them
okay, so you blocked them right through.
And everything.
So they don't talk since then. So you basically threw away a 5-year relationship with this guy. You guys were together for at least 3 years prior. So you dashed with the whole of that. You dashed with everything because you've invited someone else into your relationship and because of miscommunication.
And lack of boundaries.
But you can't want boundaries in a throuple. There's nothing like that because at the end of the day, based on what I've read or my research, this is a relationship. There shouldn't have been any boundaries at all.
Well, one of the boundaries was that we're gonna start with before we start with family.
Okay, so you just felt like they
violated that part.
All right. So they don't talk, and they're more than likely still together to this day.
Yeah.
Would you go back into a throuple?
Yes, I definitely try back a throuple. It's fun.
Would you do 2 guys and just you? I ain't attracted to man so much, make it a 2 man one time.
I don't think they would get along. That is my issue. The 2 men, I think them would get along with each other. But I definitely do too. I've done it before. Yeah.
Martin, all I'm going to record it because I feel like I want to touch that little topic real quick. 48 minutes or 2 minutes. When you say you've done this before, you've done a throuple with 2 guys?
No, not like that.
But you've had
when I plugged 2 holes.
I don't understand.
Sexually Kareem.
A DP. Oh, a DP, airtight. A DP. Double penetration.
Yes, that's
airtight,
what I meant.
Right.
Airtight so if I should be in a throuple with 2 men, I don't think I'll have a problem. I just them make things and not gonna work out.
So you've had sex with 2 guys before?
No, toys. That's the only thing I haven't done, Kareem.
Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna play never, ever.
Yeah.
But, all right. So, but you've done things with 2 guys being in the same space?
I've done Wolipa urges. I've done a lot of urges.
So you would have tried a throuple again. Throuple, I get throuple. Jesus, what is wrong? Which part am I from? So you've tried the throuple.
Yeah.
You would have
definitely
done it. Again. You would have tried it again.
But I want to be the unicorn this time.
Oh, you want to be the addition?
Yeah.
To the existing relationship?
Yes.
Okay. So is there anything, because we're going to wrap up the interview or the conversation, is there anything that you would say or any advice you would give to any couple that might be trying, because apparently this is a big thing in Jamaica and enough people don't know, and we're going like say we don't know.
There's a full couple in my bed.
In Montego Bay.
Yes.
Listen, if you not watch this, please, and thank you.
You can go check them out. What you can do on Instagram, type in trial.
No, but I tell
why?
Last time you come on the radio show, I tell you, say, I needed you to make contact with the couple for me. I am really serious about it. I mean, I have spoken about open relationships. If you're new to my channel, we've spoken to Candice and Jerome, that's Needles.
I love them.
And they're married and they have open relationships, but it's not a polygamous relationship. It's just an open relationship
where you can just have fun,
right? Before that, did you guys invite anybody else into the bedroom while you guys were together, like an additional person?
Just to have fun. Just to have fun.
Was it another woman or another man?
Yeah, it was another woman.
How many times you've done that? Then I saw the can't please, and I already have 3 people.
Sex is fun, Kareem.
Okay, so invite somebody else.
Yeah.
And the person...
After couple soca party, yeah.
So the other person would have been just in a tie then, basically.
Yeah, just a tie.
You got a try on the night. You don't just want for the night.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you say to my listeners, my viewers, the Things Nation, the people them who have supported me? What would you say to them if they're thinking about venturing into this new norm?
Well, if you're a couple, before you venture off into having somebody else, fix your issues.
Because that was you and his problem. You guys had
never
pending problems or pre-existing issues, and you never fix it before they invite the woman.
So fix your issues before you add the other person. And do your runs. Check up on their background, because you don't know what you're putting into your relationship. It might break it down. And set some boundaries between you and him first. So say if she come in and overstep, it's not you and him for live, as she for step. You get me? The biggest boundary is fix your issues before.
That message.
Yeah.
So this concludes our conversation. We're gonna play the Never Ever Ever, which is the first one for the year. But so if you're watching or if you're listening, I must say thank you so much for the support. I can't stress it enough. When people hear me say thank you, I believe that them just feel like me just said thank you because I want to thank you. But I'm really and truly grateful and thankful. This was a very insightful conversation. And I think that this is the first time publicly, I can't recall if any medium or platform has ever spoken about a throuple relationship.
No, not in Jamaica.
Right, not in Jamaica. That's what I meant. So
Jamaican shy away from
so this is the first time that I can, and this is what my show is about. You know, I want to open people's eyes. It's not just about sex and entertainment, but because there are persons who might have this in mind, but them just feel like they're weird. Or, no, you're not. Me alone, I tried this. There are other persons out there who have experiences. So I thank you for coming, by the way.
Thank you for
sharing your story on my platform. I really love
this.
Yeah, man, thank
you.
Your
team is amazing.
Trust and believe in Martin.
And you guys touch on topics that really and people really don't want to talk about. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. When I was starting, this was my aim. I said I want to talk about things that is very much taboo, and even if it's not taboo, I still want to touch on it because I believe that our generation don't have anybody that there's no textbook teaching on either of these things. Not one discussed. Nobody they never learned in school yet. Your parents not teach you. You understand what I'm saying? No. So for anybody that is watching or listening, you're not alone. People out there want to try festive things, but them just feel like said people gonna look on them weird.
Give a story.
See,
sir, my grandfather did it. My grandfather has 14 children.
What do you mean him do it?
So
back in the day, people them did freak and did bad. And we just go like we eat that.
Exactly. My grandfather has 2 children were born the same month. Inbreed 2 women.
He was with them together?
Same time, And he wanted everybody to live in the same house, but the main woman said she not have it.
So you did set it in your blood.
Yeah.
But so if you watched this episode, thank you so much. Remember, guys, to subscribe. That's the most important. We're gonna see how fast we can reach the 20,000 subscribers. And
subscribe.
Yeah, man, subscribe, like, share, comment.
You're not
just drop the comment below though if you would have done something like this, or if you've done it and you want to share your journey as well. I'm open to do a part 2 of this episode, really and truly.
And I'm open to chat.
Yeah, man. So, thank you guys so much. We're going to do the never, ever, ever. Thank you guys for the support. Like, share, watch, subscribe, please. We're trying to go 20K. Things Nation, big up on yourself.
Share.
Perfect 10 mitzvah located at shop number 19 inside the Ligoni Post Mall, right across from Sovereign. They are a very, very, trust me, the place is nice and clean. Remember, my radio show is also on New Start 93 FM every Tuesday, 8 to 11 p.m. So check it out. We discuss topics like this. So you can check it out. Remember, guys, watch the video. The little ads them when they might see pop up. Watch it too.
Watch it.
Yeah,
and if you don't watch it, go in the kitchen, get some water.
Yeah, man, and just fog back. So we're gonna play the never, ever, but thank you so much. Big up to the BAMCast. Martin, big up yourself, my producer. This is the first episode for the year, and I have content plan out for the whole year. But I ask guys, thank you guys so much. Remember to follow me on all socials. I'll post the link in the description box so they can just check it out and click follow, subscribe, and thank you. Have a wonderful day. Happy 2021.
Bye, guys.
And have a great year.